To talk about DBAs, LLCs, or corporations, I am not a licensed attorney or CPA, so I can't really advise you on which one to get. However, I can just touch a few points and let you know what I do or have done in the past. Usually, I start out at the DBA level just to get a name, just to register something. I've actually done businesses and didn't even register a business at all. I just did it. You don't really have to in some sense. Um, you can just, do a business. But when it comes to where you start needing permits or like sales tax permits, licensing, then yeah, you need to have a business, but or locations, and you can start growing things like that. But for the most part, majority of business that I started as a DBA, which you can get at your local courthouse. Out here where I'm from, which is Houston, Texas, it's $16. You get it registered, and there you go. You can go get a bank account. You can get your debit card and things like that. And then once I realized the business was going to work, then I would upgrade it to either an LLC or a corporation. I personally prefer S corporations because of the tax benefits. You can get online and Google that. I personally don't do LLCs really because of the employment taxes that you end up paying whenever you have an LLC. I prefer the S corp, but LLC is very popular. Most people get them. Most people have the LLCs. They provide protection for your business, which is really good to have when you are operating a business, especially when it deals with customers that are going to go into a store environment where they can get hurt or something like that can happen. You're working from home, you're doing business nationwide. In some instances, companies that I've had, I didn't really get the insurance that I really didn't need it, but it's very good to have commercial liability insurance, which I'll talk about in another video. But the LLC gives you that protection in case you're sued. It won't affect you personally. It'll only affect the business itself. Corporation also provides that protection. But like I said, I'm not an attorney or a CPA. I can't really advise you. I can just tell you what I've done and what I prefer, which is an S corporation from a DBA to an S corp. I've had LLCs before, but at the end of the day, I prefer S corp over any other type of business structure. But Google it yourself. If I was going to suggest a company to go through to get it registered, I would say LegalZoom. They would probably be pretty good to get registered. I've worked with them before. Their fees are very reasonable. They're really good knowledge, things like that. So I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that, but I've used them before, and I think they're very, very good. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the topic, and I will see you in another video.